I want to begin today with this wonderful free image that I found about unity and amazing people that I want to introduce you to. And who am I? My name is Rula. Allura_inspires is what I'm known on Instagram, and I'll show you, which relates to today. First, I hope this finds you well. That should be the prerequisite, new year or not. Anything less than well is not permitted in my world, and this is my philosophy. So that when I am dealing with, if you see other videos, depression, post-traumatic, blah, blah, whatever, regardless of how cliche it sounds, you have to believe that is the basic requirement. And as an author, poet, motivational person, I struggle too. The reason I am titling this Amazing People is because they are out there. We tend to quote poets that are long gone, revere and study art in history of people that have passed, and surely they've all taught us something. But there are very many of us on Instagram or who've published books and are in the social media that are very much alive. So I want to take this opportunity. I've already did one video honoring great poets and writers, to do another one. And each one will obviously be different. I'll highlight for you their names. Now in the Instagram world, we use hashtags and, quotes and so forth. But these are authentic people, ladies, men, who've all been respectful, loyal, and courageous, because courage takes heart to achieve what you want. It's a little different, in my opinion, than bravery. And so for us that are raw and real, to purge openly and allow ourselves to put to the pen our ink and bleed out loud is courage. So I applaud you. I have not met many of the people I'll be reading. And that perhaps is why this is such a spiritual calling for me, to put a voice, my own way of the spoken word, to souls that have touched me, share my own stories, this link on Facebook, and want me to succeed. There is no greater power than wishing someone else wellness. And again, cliche or not, it works. It works. The key is, can you remember it? And among those, I want to start off with no particular order. I have no favorites. Everybody's yummy. Everybody's invigorating. Is a gal that some of you may already know. CC writes, and look at her, best-selling author of Wildflower Tea and Color Body Feels. CC's on Amazon. And these are not sponsored promotions. These are what I believe in. Cool people with words that are meant to be shared, and you to take the beauty with you. The wildflowers have not gone. They're merely sleeping, as you too must rest, for all things wild deserve the lullaby of the moon. If I could turn back time, I would have hidden my heart better, but I was fascinated by the wolf and struck by the moon. I do this randomly so I can show you samples of this beautiful person's writing. I took the road less traveled, and it led me to life. So often we forget to thank the storm. Some of you may feel goosebumps as I read because it may hit something very important in your soul. I've never felt something so heavy as your heart dismissing mine. And she is glorious because the moon, here's where Rula Allura becomes spiritual, is part of us, namely because we are water. So a lot of us artists refer to the sun, the moon, the nature, because it beckons our soul to peace. We may have loved by the moon and danced under the stars, but baby, that was only poetry. There is no shallow end in my sea. You best learn to swim, darling. I gave everything I had, and I know you didn't see it as much to me. It was the world. One touch to weaken the next to own. My lips pressed knowingly straight to your soul. Just wow. And she's updated it. And folks, if you don't already know Cece, get to know her, because, she even has an Etsy store. What the heck? So here it is, new stuff on my Etsy store. I'm gonna have to visit that out. But that is who I just read right now. I want to try to figure out how to flip my lovely camera. There we go. Yes, it's me again. As I play along with YouTube and, figure out the editing. I've said this numerous times. If anyone wants to volunteer editing videos, who knows? It could go somewhere. This is my Zoom feature. Me, myself, and I. Slow-mo. Yes, wacky and humorous at times. It has helped my life so much to be not only uplifting, but, making it work. Remember the intro? Wellness is the basis of my beginning. Now, here's a gentleman. He calls himself Erotica. And I, read as well as follow people that are creative. I don't necessarily care if you curse. I don't, whatever works for you, as long as it touches me somehow. And Max does that. He does that very well. And hopefully I can read, because of these aging eyes, just some of the beautiful words. Don't be afraid of hearsays, naysayers, or the donkey. People see your great energy but just want to cast you in a bad light. Those aren't integrity keeper beings, wanting to shine down ugly because you're beautiful. By shunning is a part of the problem that those very ones complaining about, turning heads, twisting backs, and ignoring feet to the very ones they will someday have to turn back to and ask something for. Stop being polite, mean, and quit being scared of the crowd. Tiptoe virgins. I think that one was a statement piece. And I believe, look, some of his words are being printed on t-shirts. You go, Max. Just don't forget us little people over here. And kindly, what I love is when we work with art, make sure that we tag and give credit. So here's Max. A place of peace and tranquility. A beautiful serotonin of ubiquitous peace seen to the eye and mind. This covetous place is the secret to dreams, meditation, and being a free spirit without the disruption from the serenity of peace. He or she can be the greatest of themselves without influence of any degree. The perfect place from its fragrance of the sea and its breeze that cuts through the warmth of the clear skies, the sound of the crashing seashore against the history of boulders. This is the intimate, lovely, secret place for solitude. Oh, wow. She is the shadow peak of love. The second daughter to the sun, she covers her father's wisdom. She uncovers the stars, quiets down the shatter of day. She unveils the moon. She whistles high-pitched colors and whisper brighten hues. As the lights dim behind horizons rest, she's brilliant. She is brilliant over the waters. She is sunset. I mean, yes, we can fall in love metaphorically with our artists and poets. Just keep it respectful. She pulled herself from her pool of thoughts concerning love and self-worth and looked to the future and knew she was worthy. And I wonder how many of us know we are worthy. This is so cool, the way he lays this out. I drank my seconds, minutes, and hours of the day today. As tomorrow I will drink my future gifts of time. I will validate my unity only with the ticking of my heart, for my clock sips time slowly as days are immortally revived. Work toward drinking vacation from swallowing work. Either way is a tasty gulp that's easy to guzzle. Fluffy whipped cloud toppings of an energetic sky. I consume much from thirst of time to see futuristic dreams. Drowning a quenched mind, I gulp to get full of that, the ends and lullabies. Sometimes, to escape to happiness, I belch and echo to hear no reply. Yet my seconds, minutes of hours of life, they float by. And look how cool. I'm not as creative with these things, people. I just write. Again, wow. This is a quote from Max that's being printed. I think he's going to be a brand. He's going to be a big brand, folks. I lead the pinnacle of my one deserved reaction, and many. So I'm just highlighting. Look at the video. Sorry that I show quite enthusiastic for people that do graphic art, videos with their poetry or writing. So bravo to you guys. Somebody teach me along the lines. So I will be going back and forth from my Insta crew, amazing people, male, female, divine. Who knows how, as I progress reading in the future, who knows, maybe I'll meet some of these people. You know, don't YouTubers have like a YouTube meetup or makeup gurus? We freaking should throw a poetry, international meetup. And maybe someone will sponsor us. So who knows? I'm putting it out there to the universe. So you should too. Here is a gal, again, I think out of New York. Never met, but I feel like I know their spirit. And I like the fact that she purges openly good, the ugly that we all face, and how she overcomes it. Some stay with me my whole lifetime, and some a day, all equal in my heart for what we had. Deliberately scratching words off of your sandpaper tongue, disguised as a nurturing male feline. You scratch the soft surface of my seemingly thick skin to find it break apart and bleed from every syllable that you brush over me. And there she is, Door. Often we sometimes, have selfies because art is self-explorative and you should never apologize for that. They will catch you. The angels on earth, those fighting the demons in your body, they will float you. Above grounds of battles and fields of hate, they will rise up to a sacred tombstone of lineage of women. Women who fought battles, who raised their voices as they raised their children. They will show you the way. The warrior in you will strengthen, they say, and you will crush and fall to a dark hole, but will find that light, like all of those before, and you will rise. You will rise for us all. If you didn't get goosebumps, damn. Here's a little fuck me, which I'm sure has a very interesting caption. Dare you dream of a different reality. The dreams will come to haunt you. Interesting. Loving you, Door. If love is here to visit, you know it to die just as easy. There's no room in this crowded house. It's gotten quite intense, too fast, too much. A car ride on a roller coaster's track, loose fitting. The fall is as grave as the impact. Is it worth it? The walking illusion of something greater than delusion. And I say, yes, it's worth it. Love might come. I shuddered at the thought. If love is here to visit, you know it to die just as easy. There is no room in this crowded house. How long can one be locked behind such closets and borrowed time? I didn't have to say a word. My body has been craving his, as if a magnet was left etched in my skin till he arrives back from his travels. Respect. Respect yourself enough to know when to stop. Respect yourself to know when to quiet the world around you with one click. Respect the surroundings you live within and their natural boundaries. Respect your retreat. Respect your wishes. Respect the body you own and the spirit within. Respect enough to not let any destruction in. Versatile, poignant, and I'll be mentioning writing communities that I work with and that share this abundant flow of well wishes. A gentleman now that I will be reading, and I followed him for a while, and I love that we both reciprocate the message of unity in the writing world and express ourselves. Mr. Rob. And so hopefully, I love it when they copy and paste because the art sometimes takes away from the beauty of the words. It was just a flake of snow whirling on its way, whipping sideways to and fro. It fell far astray, landing on a sunny patch. Never show had touched on a grass blade. It did latch. Fearfully it clutched. No other flake could be seen. It stood all alone, under sunlight glaring mean. Its core then did groan. Then a crack too small for ears tinkled in its core. Overcome with rampant fears, it pled, please, no more. Blistering sun shined away, altering its form, edges to a softer sway, water the new norm. Snowflake now a drop of dew, dangled in despair. It felt its form shift anew on this earthen hair, flying into a vapor. Lone drop shrunk to naught, floating like smoke from taper. The snowflake was taught life. Life is beautiful and cold, tears heavy and tart. All our life we cling and we hold, yet the end becomes the start. So bless you all, you well-wishing types who preach all will get better. I wish I could buy into the hype, but I'm the better. And his caption here, it is here upon a cycle's end, a year and my composure slide. I remember my last year wishes thrice to the universe I cried. It is here again, and I'm standing slightly than I was before. My glow has become a bit dimmer. My hope again sinks to the floor. For the passing year has let me down just as the one before it did. Under the glare of the newest year, in the shadow of my heart I've hid. Positivity has taken leave, optimism have flown the coop. Harsh reality smacks me solid, my grin has flipped into a droop. So bless you all, you wishing types who preach all will get better. I wish I could buy into the hype, but I'm a better. So ready, set, go. Slam into the flow you already know. Hope has been hijacked, it's nowhere to stow. Wishes Like suckers are all licked away. Candy coat fuckers, they're hollow. No way. Not but an air pop center all stolen. Biting on my lip, this damn thing is swollen. So excuse the mess as I bleed and spit. Don't need a napkin to speak this raw shit. Teeth are all broken. I choke them all down. My own bitter pills. It's on them I drown. And you, my friends, need to continue, because the only way to appreciate, not only reading out loud, to appreciate trauma or what a person's going through is A, to subscribe to us poets, as well as leave feedback and comments. Last one, the longer pieces I can't read as much. It's always about above or below. The high and low fixation, the straight away fades into static snow. It receives no lavation. We all shy away from reality, preferring better or worse, always constantly stuck inside a fear. The fearing present we transverse. 1, 2. Turn your gaze to the up and down. 3 or 4. Pretend some more. 5, 6. Deny that's all truly real. 7, 8. For all you adore. Just know that the middle is all there can be, though you try not to see it. The drifting to the sky and to the ground will never, never be the real shit. Well, I did not expect all these exploratives. But remember, you can still use those words that I use. Hey, in real life, I curse like a sailor. For my poetry, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know why, but damn it, some of you can really pull that shit off. So we try to keep this PG rated. But nowadays, PG seems to use everything. Here is a poet, writer, editor. My lovely Joy Payne, Love Right. Again, what a soulful connection, and never, never having met. I tend to rhyme, by the way. She died of a broken heart, not the kind that love inspires, but the kind that loneliness harbors. I seek your eyes on many faces. I seek your heart in many places. I seek your voice in songs of old. I seek your soul in tales foretold. It's not easy finding you, but I will search every space till I am through. I've spent my whole life spinning in circles, chasing my soul, not knowing where it's from, but knowing I want to get there. Snow falls gently as paper white petals, casting their shadow before melting away. A reminder that life transforms, sways, changes, no matter how much we may want it to stay. 'Tis a time of habitual dollar. Grief is what I sow. 'Tis the season of sorrows. Mourning is what I reap. And do be careful what you do plant on this earth, including your emotions. Let us ruin the day and bring in the night, so that the stars begin to sway and the moon glows bright. If the day is our root, then let the night bear fruit. Come hide under this tree, hold the day and set the night free. I mean, what? If I make the moon your bed, the stars your blanket, the galaxies your home, and the sun your light, will you stay waiting? This game we play, this time we waste, I hate this waiting. Hunger gnaws at these bones. Sorrow surges from these stones. Ghosts and bodies come together. There is no today, tomorrow, nor forever. All that remained has been pawned. Laughter and tears have ceased to exist. Your own destruction you did not resist. In search of the divine you had left, finding your soul stark and bereft. Now that the beloved resides in you, ghosts and bones have become your view. And I would like to end on that, because I will be breaking up our lovely poets so that you can absorb them without, being, bored. Humans have such an interesting attention span, including myself. Here's what I would like to say to you. These are amazing people. Just a few of the hundreds I will potentially read. Whether it is New Year's, make not a resolution. Make a promise you can keep. Make it first and foremost to yourself. And share these YouTube videos. Share them freely. Because art, poetry, writing, photography is life. Thank you.